Hi, I'm Lisa. When I first moved to the United States, I didn't know much English. I was nervous about even asking for a glass of water. I remember feeling lost, but little by little, I learned. And guess what? You can do it too. Today, we're going to learn English together through a story about my first day living with my new roommate, Sarah. You'll see how I learned some basic phrases, and how you can use them too. Before we begin, make sure to turn on the subtitles and repeat after me to practice your pronunciation. Ready? Let's go. The roommate puzzle. Lisa tightened her grip on the suitcase handle as she stood in front of the apartment door. It was her first day in New York City, and the idea of living with a roommate she'd never met before made her heart race. Taking a deep breath, she unlocked the door and stepped inside. The apartment was small, but cozy. A couch sat in the center of the living room, surrounded by stacks of boxes. Sunlight poured in through a large window, highlighting the dust particles floating in the air. Not bad, Lisa murmured to herself, placing her suitcase down. She wandered into the kitchen, taking note of the empty fridge and clean counters. The quietness of the place made her feel both calm and a little lonely. Lisa unpacked a few things, carefully arranging her books and clothes in her new room. Every so often, she glanced at the clock. Her roommate, Sarah, was supposed to arrive soon. Lisa had read Sarah's brief introduction on the rental website, an American, a student, and super friendly, according to the profile. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. Lisa froze for a moment before heading to open it. On the other side stood a young woman with a bright smile and an armful of grocery bags. "Hi. You must be Lisa," the woman said, stepping inside without hesitation. "I'm Sarah. It's so nice to finally meet you." Lisa's mind raced as she processed the rapid English. She hesitated before replying, "Hello. Nice to meet you." Sarah grinned and put the bags on the counter. "Wow, you're all settled in already. That's great. Oh, and I brought some snacks." Lisa smiled back nervously, unsure how to respond. She repeated, "Nice to meet you." Sarah didn't seem to mind the repetition. Instead, she began chatting about the neighborhood, the apartment, and her favorite places to eat. Lisa caught a few words here and there, but struggled to keep up with the pace. "I don't understand," Lisa admitted softly, feeling a flush of embarrassment. Sarah paused, then laughed gently. "That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out together." Lisa nodded, feeling a mix of relief and determination. As Sarah unpacked the groceries, she held up a box of cookies. "Do you like chocolate chip cookies?" she asked slowly. Lisa's eyes lit up. This was familiar territory. "Yes, I like cookies," she said, her words cautious but clear. "Perfect," Sarah replied, offering her the box. "Let's have some now, and celebrate your first day here." Sitting together on the couch, sharing cookies and smiles, Lisa realized that maybe this arrangement wouldn't be as scary as she'd imagined. Sarah's warmth made Lisa feel more at ease, though she was still hesitant about speaking too much. As they finished their cookies, Sarah leaned back on the couch. "So, Lisa, tell me about yourself," she said. "Where are you from?" Lisa hesitated, searching for the right words. I am, from Brazil, she replied slowly. Brazil. That's amazing, Sarah exclaimed. I've always wanted to visit. The beaches, the food, it sounds incredible. Lisa smiled shyly. Yes. Very beautiful. Sarah noticed Lisa's hesitation and decided to slow down. Do you like living here so far? She asked, enunciating each word. Lisa thought for a moment. It is different, she admitted. Big city. Fast. Sarah nodded in understanding. Yes, New York can feel overwhelming at first. But you'll get used to it. And I'm here to help if you need anything. Lisa felt a spark of gratitude. Thank you. You are kind. Wanting to make Lisa feel more comfortable, Sarah suggested, let's go out tomorrow. I can show you some places nearby, like the park and a good coffee shop. Do you like coffee? Lisa's face brightened. Yes, I like coffee. Sarah laughed. Great. It's a plan. Their conversation continued in this slow, simple rhythm. Sarah asked questions, and Lisa answered with basic phrases, gradually feeling more confident. When she struggled, Sarah patiently repeated words or explained them. Okay, Sarah said after a while, I think it's time to make this place feel more like home. Let's unpack together. As they opened boxes and arranged items around the apartment, Lisa felt a growing sense of comfort. She wasn't just moving into a new space, she was building a connection with someone who truly wanted to help her feel at home. The next evening, as promised, Sarah invited Lisa to cook dinner together. I thought we could make pasta, Sarah said, holding up a box of spaghetti. Do you like pasta? Yes, I like pasta, Lisa replied with a nod. Perfect. Let's do it, Sarah said, handing Lisa a wooden spoon. Can you stir this? Lisa took the spoon and began stirring the sauce. Stir, she repeated, trying to memorize the new word. Exactly. Stir means to mix, Sarah explained, mimicking the motion. Cooking together became a fun and interactive lesson. Sarah introduced Lisa to new vocabulary as they worked, boil, chop, and sauce. She held up items and repeated their names, making it easier for Lisa to connect the words to actions. When they sat down to eat, Sarah raised her fork. To new beginnings. Lisa hesitated before mimicking, to new beginnings. They both laughed, and Lisa felt proud of herself for participating in the toast. As they ate, Sarah asked, Do you miss your family? Lisa nodded. Yes. Very much. But I call them. That's good, Sarah said. And now you have me here. We'll be like a little family too. Lisa's heart warmed at Sarah's words. She smiled, realizing she was beginning to feel at home. After dinner, Sarah brought up the topic of chores. Okay, let's talk about cleaning, she said, grabbing a notebook. I think we should share the responsibilities. What do you think? Lisa hesitated, trying to process. Responsibilities? She asked. Like cleaning, taking out the trash, vacuuming, Sarah clarified, miming each action. Lisa nodded. Yes. We share. Together, they made a simple schedule. Sarah wrote it down while Lisa practiced saying the words, Monday, trash. Tuesday, vacuum. Sarah encouraged her. You're doing great. This will help us keep everything organized. Lisa smiled. Yes. Organized is good. The process of creating the schedule turned into another lesson, with Sarah teaching Lisa words like sweep, dust, and laundry. By the end, Lisa felt a small sense of accomplishment. Teamwork makes the dream work, Sarah joked. Lisa laughed. Teamwork, she repeated, happy to learn a new phrase. A few days later, Lisa faced her first real challenge. Sarah, she called, standing in the bathroom doorway. Water, problem. Sarah hurried over and saw the issue. The sink was leaking, and water was dripping onto the floor. Oh no, Sarah said, grabbing a towel. It's a leak. We need to call a plumber. Leak? Lisa repeated. Sarah pointed to the water dripping. Leak. When water comes out where it shouldn't. Lisa nodded, committing the word to memory. Together, they called a plumber, with Sarah taking the lead and explaining the situation. When the plumber arrived, Lisa listened carefully to his instructions. Sarah helped translate when needed, turning the experience into another learning opportunity. After the sink was fixed, Sarah turned to Lisa. You handled that so well. Lisa smiled. Thank you. I learn. Leak. They both laughed, turning a stressful moment into a bonding experience. As the days went on, Lisa and Sarah grew closer. One evening, as they sat on the couch watching a movie, Lisa turned to Sarah. Thank you, for help me. You are, good friend. Sarah smiled warmly. And you're doing amazing, Lisa. Your English has already improved so much. Lisa felt a surge of pride. I practice, every day. And it shows, Sarah said. Let's keep practicing together. They planned their next adventure, a trip to the park and a coffee shop. Lisa felt excited, not just for the outing but for the chance to keep learning in real-life situations. Sitting back, Lisa reflected on how much had changed. What had started as a nervous move to a new city was turning into an exciting journey of growth and friendship. New beginnings, she said softly, smiling at Sarah. New beginnings, Sarah echoed. Today, you learned some important phrases like do you like and I like, which you can use to talk about your preferences. We practiced with food, but you can use these questions for many things. Learning English doesn't have to be hard. Every little step you take makes a big difference. Keep practicing, and you'll see how much progress you can make. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes, that's how you learn. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and watch the next story. We'll continue learning together. See you soon.